Caves, written by Terry Miller Sheldon. A New Underground World. In 2009, a team of British cave explorers traveled to Vietnam. Vietnam is a long, narrow country that borders a portion of the South China Sea. It has many beautiful bays, large rock formation forests, and rivers. These cave explorers, or Sri Lankans, had already visited several large caves in the area, but this time they were exploring a cave that was brand new to science. Local farmer Ho Hai knew its location. He had left the jungle-covered opening. They went and walked for miles into nothing but total darkness. Suddenly they saw light. A shaft of sunlight was cutting through the darkness ahead of them. As it moved closer, they could tell that part of the cave roof had collapsed long ago, leaving a hole that led in a patch of sunlight. The sunlight revealed a roof showing the basic size. They realized that they stood in the biggest cave room known to exist. One single area of the room was over 90 meters wide, 180 meters high, and over 4 kilometers long. An entire city block of 40-story building could fit inside. This cave is called Hang Song Dong, or Mountain River Cave. It's enormous. When the roof collapsed, letting the sunlight and rain, there's hidden structures grow. There's also a 60-meter cliff named the Great Wall of China. The cliff stopped at first, then returned with equipment to scale the cliff and continued their journey to the interior. This cave is the biggest yet found, but it may not be the biggest in the world. Adventurers explore for new caves every year. In this book, you will learn about caves. You will read about how they form, the unusual formation and living things within them. Other caves are just wondrous as hangs on dogs. What are caves? A cave is naturally hollow space in the earth. Usually when people talk about caves, they mean a space big enough for a person to go inside, and deep enough so sunlight never reaches part of it. Caves can occur in rock, in ice, and underwater. Caves are found all over the world. We may think of the caves as being dark and barren, but caves can be gorgeous, filled with amazing formations and unusual animals. Cave lure adventurous people who love the excitement and challenge of seeing a place no one has ever seen before. We know that humans lived in caves as long as 30,000 years ago. Types of caves. Caves can be formed in several ways. Natural uses basic tools such as rock, water, and heat to carve the chambers in the earth. Cause cave. The ground is made of different types of rock. Sometimes, such as limestone, can dissolve in water. Water from the surface seeps through the soil or trickle through the crack in the ground. If the water hits limestone underground, it slowly dissolves the rock, creating a hollow space. Over millions of years, the water eats away at the rock and creates a cast cave. In cast cave, seeping water slowly existing rock and eventually creates a hole, but in primary cause, the rock contained a hollow space from its beginning. The rock was born with a cave-sized hole in it. Another type for rock cave forms when liquid or magma in volcanoes cool and turn solid. In some volcanoes, liquid lava flows through the ground in the stream. The surface of the lava quickly cools and turns solid, but the lava underneath stays hot and liquid. it keeps flowing. The flowing hot lava creates long tunnel through the solid lava rock. This tunnel are called lava tubes. Erosional caves and sea caves. Moving water such as rivers or ocean waves can carry grains of salt, ever so slowly. These tough little grains grind away a rock in a process called erosion. Erosion creates caves called erosion caves. Erosion caves are different from karst caves in that water physically grinds away the rocks. In karst caves, water chemically dissolves the rock. A common kind of erosional cave is sea cave. Sea caves form when the ocean waves continually crash against the cliff, eventually digging out a hollow space. Caves don't always form in drop. Glaciers are enormous moving masses of solid ice. At the top of the glacier, the sun can melt some of the ice, which flows down through cracks in the glacier toward the soil layer beneath. As it runs, the warmer water melts the ice around it, forming glacial caves. You can also find caves underwater. Most underwater caves form in the same way as the caves on land, except the rock was under a lake or ocean. Some water caves were once dry caves that flooded when the sea level rose in an area. Inside caves are made up of three main areas: the entrance, the twilight zone, and the dark zone. The entrance to a cave can be large or small. It can be a doorway into a mountain, a hole straight into the ground, or a crack in the boulder. The twilight zone is any part of the cave where some sunlight still seeps in. You can see without a flashlight nor in the twilight zone. This zone is often cool and damp. You can find animals and some plants living there. As you might guess from the name, there's no light in the dark zone. No plants grow there, but some fungi, moths, and animals have adapted to the total darkness. Karst caves are the most common types of caves, so let's take a closer look inside one. Water and dissolved limestone create all kinds of fantastic formations of these caves. People are familiar with stalactites, stalagmites. This form when water drips from a cave nearly to the floor. The domes contain dissolved limestone. When the water dries or evaporates, it leaves it behind the limestone. Bit by bit, the limestone builds up, creating satellites on the ceiling and stalagmites on the floor. This formation only grows about 2 millimeters in a year, but they can reach over 10 meters long. Sometimes a satellite and a stalagmite join to form a column. When water drops and runs down the sides of a cave, they leave behind trails of limestone. These trails can build up to a drapery or curtain of rock. Drapery can grow more than 3 meters long and may also be thin that they are transparent. A soda straw formation is thin and hollow, like straw for drinking soda pop. Another rare shape is called the cave pearl. This rare formation may start as a grain of sand. The grain gets wet with water that contains dissolved limestone. When the water evaporates, the limestone is left behind. Over time, the limestone deposits build up and form thin layers just like a pearl. It takes a very long time to build a formation drop by drop over many thousands of years. Cave is habitat. Creatures small and large make their homes in cave. Many scientists divided cave animals into 3 groups. Animals that spend their entire life in caves, and it's more than spend part of their life in caves. But wait a minute. Animals that spend part of their life in caves and can find somewhere else, and animals that only visit caves. Some types of animals spend their entire life in caves, and they are found anywhere else. They include certain millipedes, centipedes, spiders, insects, crayfish, and salamanders, and fish. The animals have adapted to survive in the total darkness, but many of them are blind, and some have no eyes at all. Other kinds of animals live in both caves and outside. One example of the bats. In many bats, it spend every night to find food. Another examples are some beetles, millipedes, centipedes, and salamanders. Many animals spend most of their time outside, but visit caves for shelter to rest or to hunt for food. This group includes bears, foxes, bats, and snakes, raccoons, bats, surrounding vultures, crickets, and of course humans. Many humans have found the enclosed space of the good place to live in. In Andalusia, Spain, hundreds of people live in caves. While northern China has millions of human cave dwellers. Other places where people live in caves include Turkey, North Africa, and France. Artwork live on wall and even the remains of the campfire show that humans have used as a shelter for thousands of years. Caves are very visible habitats. Many or almost no contact with the world outside. If something new comes into a cave, it can cause a trouble for the animals that live there. Bats hibernate in caves. During hibernation, a bat's body slows down, allowing it must without eating. Recently, frantic numbers of burning bats and beginning and dying. Cave visitors first spotted the problem in 2006 outside Albany, New York, where they exchanged white furs around their mouth and noses. Instead of hibernating, they woke up and flew out of the cave. Waking up knowing winter is dangerous. Without food, his best starve or freeze. Scientists call this condition white noise syndrome. Since 2006, it has spread across the entire United States. White noise syndrome can kill over 90% of the Holocaust deaths in cave in a single winter. Scientists say that identified a fungus can cause white nose syndrome, but they don't know how to type and ways they go extinct. They urge calls to export away from the caves with the bats in order to keep the fungus from spreading. Famous caves. Caves throughout the world are famous for their outstanding feature. The Cave of Crystal in Mexico contains room full of gigantic smoking meters, 1 minute long. Mammoth Cave in Karachi passed away, making the crypt the largest sound system in the world. It's deep. The deepest cave found in Georgia is 2,000 deep, as records are done nothing. One of the most famous caves is the Chauvet in France. Discovered in 1994, it contains over 300 of the world's oldest paintings, dated as approximately 30,000 years old. The painting includes fossils, lions, and bears. Exploring caves. Why do spelunker go to explore cave? Some do it for the fear of physically changing themselves, like climbing down ropes, crawling through tiny tunnels, or scuba diving in underground caverns. Scientists enter caves to learn more about Earth. Experienced cave explorers equip themselves with helmets, flash and warm up, reroll and de-nab. As the speedlunkers go deeper, they have to ride up through where the minute pools of rivers. In caves, they have to grasp a dripping no on the sound. The light is only the glow of the flashlight. Cave is exciting, but it can definitely be dangerous. It's easy to get lost in twisted pitch black tunnels, trapped in the narrow spikes. Cave floors can be steep and rocky, or the lick mud. It takes the deal of a holding rock to rock climb to many caves. Cave information can be exactly delicate yourself. Cave just of the broken understanding. Tips, wait a minute. Tips and souvenirs destroying in the second something that may have taken 40 years old from. If you ever plan to visit a cave, take a guided tour. The guide can explain by many wonders of the cave and keep you both information safe.